Hello, welcome back to DJ's Board. Today we are continuing the series, like the mini series we have, me and Luke. We do a tier list of Travis Scott albums, I guess, as Luke listens to them. I kind of have heard all of his albums already. Luke is like taking his time, I guess, listening to Travis Scott's albums. Utopia we did when it like came out. Rodeo we did a few months ago. Luke got called an incel, which was pretty funny. Now we're doing Astroworld, probably his most popular album. Maybe it's his most like commercial album. My opinion, it's almost as good as Rodeo. I think we're gonna have to do, it's kind of the same thing that we had to do with Rodeo, where like I don't really think there's any like D tier songs or C tier songs, so I think we're just kind of gonna have to put those like just the weaker songs in general in those tiers. Not that they are D tier, but for the sake of the tier list, they're D tier. First song, Stargazing.
It's a very good song. I really like this song.
Yeah, me too.
It's another classic Travis 2-part song, and I think it should go in S or A tier.
Okay, yeah, so Stargazing, really good intro. He always hits with his intros, and no exception with this one. First part's really catchy, and the second part is just hard as fuck. I can just imagine being in a mosh pit at a Travis Scott concert listening to this song.
Daniel, you would die in a mosh pit, let's be for real.
Yeah, I can imagine dying listening to Stargazing. And he also does say in the song, there ain't a mosh pit if there's no injuries.
The funny thing is, there were injuries in Astroworld.
Yeah, exactly. So, not the best aged line, but still, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with the S tier, one of my favorites. Second song, Carousel. This one has Frank Ocean on it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. It's not one of the greatest, and when I think of Astroworld, this isn't one I typically think about. It's still a good song.
Yeah, of course.
I would say maybe B tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say B tier. It's definitely grown on me since I first heard it. Like, I mean, I listened to this album for the first time like a year ago. So it's grown on me a lot since then. But it's still not one of my absolute favorites. But it's still an amazing song. Frank Ocean's verse is really good. It's another catchy one. I feel like, yeah, I've just heard it a lot because it's like in the very beginning of the album. Also, I'm happy that this is like in order this time because the Rodeo one was like out of order for no reason. So it's cool that this one is actually in order of the album. Carousel, I agree, B tier. Really good song, but not one of the best on the album. Sicko Mode. Everyone.
Sicko Mode or Mo Bamba.
I actually realized that so there's this like album that came out a few months ago from this artist, and I really liked it. And I followed the guy on Twitter that made the album, and I found out that he is the guy that made the Sicko Mode or Mo Bamba video. I was like bewildered. I was like, what? Like, whatever. That just made me think of that. But anyways,
right.
Yeah, Sicko Mode, most popular song on this album, probably his most popular song in general, besides like Goosebumps. I feel like
I think this is pretty obvious where to put this.
Yeah, S tier. I mean, a lot of people are like say it sucks because it's like overplayed, but I don't think
it's an amazing song. It's Sicko Mode.
It's not like one of those songs that like ages bad because it's overplayed. Like it's just, but yeah, I mean, Sicko Mode is crazy. I feel like even Drake haters will kind of just admit that Sicko Mode's really good. I love like seeing like the reactions on YouTube of like people first hearing this album, and like nobody knew who Drake that Drake was on the album. And everyone just goes crazy. Like, have you ever seen the video of DJ Academics hearing Drake for the first time on this song? He's like, oh!
I think I have.
He's like, this track is called Sicko Mode! And he's just like talking, and Drake goes, he's like jumping out of his chair. that video's funny. Yeah, I mean, Sicko Mode, classic, long song, but yeah, it's just crazy. Beat switches just started to get really overused after the song. So this was kind of like one of the first really big songs to have like a beat switch. S tier, easily. R.I.P. Screw. This song has more like a really chilled out vibe, and I like it a lot. I think it's really cool, chill vibe.
It is a pretty good song. I think it should go in A tier. If we are gonna like spread it out across the tier list, maybe B tier. Yeah. But I'm pushing for A tier.
Yeah, I would say B tier. Again, like normally, yeah, I'd say A tier, but like for the tier list, B tier. The thing is, there's really nothing to the song. Like he's not saying anything, or like Sway Lee, like they're not saying any. I mean, obviously nobody really goes to Travis Scott for lyrics like that, but yeah, I just like how it sounds in general. RP, it's talking about DJ Screw. He was like a famous DJ in Houston, I think. So yeah, cool song. B tier's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, B tier. Now we have Stop Trying to Be God.
When I first listened to it, I thought it was okay, but I just kind of grew away from it. But I still appreciate that it's like a kind of a calm song. It's still good. It's just not as good as when I first heard it.
Wow. Yeah, this is probably my favorite song on the album, to be honest. It is just amazing. I can't even explain, to be honest, how good the song is. The beat to the bro Stevie Wonder on the fucking harmonica, like that shit is crazy.
Bro. That's like iconic of the song.
Travis's verses are just amazing. I forget who sings the chorus, but that's amazing too. You have Kid Cudi's hums in the background, and then at the end, James Blake just goes crazy with his singing, and then the harmonica. Everything is just perfect about this song. This is my most played song last year. It was on my Spotify Wrapped, #1. Listened to it like 40 times, I think. It is an easy S tier for me, but I don't know what you were gonna say.
I'm thinking maybe B, A.
So okay, if I put this in S tier, I'll budge for you for another one. Is that a deal?
Okay.
So we'll go S tier for Stop Trying to Be God, but if we disagree on another one, okay. I'll budge for you.
And like I said, it's not a bad song. It's just not one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, because I think when you like first listened to the album, like you said that was one of your favorites.
Yeah, I just kind of grew off of it. There's just more I like on here.
Alright, that's fair. Now we have No Bystanders. There's like a mega banger. Has Juice WRLD on it. I think Sheck West is on it too. Yeah, it's just like a crazy banger. I would say A tier probably. It's just like really, really hard.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it's a good song. It goes hard. I think A tier is fitting for it.
Yeah, I love Travis's verses too. It's just, and there's like not like a beat twist, but there's like a little thing at the end, like a beat breakdown kind of thing. It is cool. Now we have Skeletons. This is a shorter song.
Alright.
You said this was like your favorite, right?
Yeah. This is an amazing song. This is like my top 3 off this album. It's a great song. I checked my stats recently. It's in my top 10 listened songs for this month. Maybe one of her songs. It's really good. I'm gonna have to put this in S tier. With the beat, it goes hard, and then it's just hard. I love it.
Yeah, I can agree on S tier. It's definitely one of the best on the album. This is just like a crazy collaboration. I mean, you have Travis Scott, you have The Weeknd, I think Kid Cudi on this song? I think he is. Tame Impala produced this song, which is crazy. And,
Daniel,
did
you know that Tame Impala is just one guy?
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, it's just one guy.
Like for real? I thought it was like that was like a band.
No, he's just one guy.
Wait, this is insane. Tame Impala, you're telling me right now that Tame Impala is only one guy?
Tame Impala is one guy.
It's insane. I can't believe that. Well, anyways, and also this was a Kanye song originally. He wrote Travis's verses and then he just gave the song to Travis. So yeah, I agree S tier. Very short, but yeah. it's simple, it's to the point. I like it a lot. All right, now we have another song with The Weeknd, Wake Up.
All right, this is a pretty good song. I like this song.
Yeah, I just recently like found out that this is like some of like a lot of people's like one of their least favorite songs on the album, which I didn't know until like recently. I always really liked this song.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I'd say maybe put this in like A tier, maybe B tier, but I think A tier is more fitting for it.
I would say B tier probably. It's like I feel like this is like Travis Scott's summer album, and this is like this song is like a pretty good representation of that. It's like a very summer sounding song. I like the vibes of it.
Okay.
Now we have 5% Tint. I think this is one of the more popular songs of the album. It has like that piano.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's aged well. I still really like it. I like the piano, everything. It's like a dark beat. I'd probably say B tier again.
Yeah, B tier. This is good. I agree with that. B tier would be pretty good for it.
Okay, now we have NC-17. This one has 21 Savage on it, with using his auto-tune that he barely uses. I like it, but
listen, it compared to other things on this album, it's really not that good compared to other things on the album. Alone, it's a pretty good song, but compared to everything else, it's just not as good.
I could probably make a case for this being like the worst song on the album, to be honest. I don't know if it is, but I could make the case. It's a great song. It's not as good as a lot of songs.
Maybe C or D.
Yeah. I'm like thinking what we would put like in C above. but we'll get to it later. We could probably go D for it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say D.
Okay, now we have Astro Thunder, another really short song.
Infiltrate the enemy, moving on them randomly.
The production on the song though is just insane.
It goes hard. It's peak. It goes so hard.
It's like a bass or something, and I don't know. It's like insane, like psychedelic production.
Yeah.
Really catchy too. I just love this song. I'd probably say A tier.
A tier? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I like this song a lot. It's really good. I like it. I would say A tier is fitting for it.
Yeah, it's Travis Scott's production sometimes, and you know, I'm pretty sure this is his album that he has like the least production credits on. But I'm pretty sure he produced this song. Yeah, it's crazy. Yosemite. This is another like one of the big ones. It has what Nav and Gunna on it, two artists that I really don't like that much, but it is a pretty good song. I will say that.
It is a pretty good song. The beginning, it's really calming, and then like there's a few beat drops, and it goes hard. I'd say maybe A tier or B tier.
Damn, A's, that's pretty high in my opinion. It's probably one of my least favorites, to be honest. Like it's I don't know. It's like a chill one, but I'm not in love with it.
Yeah.
Again, it's a really good one, but yeah, I mean, I'd probably go lower than that with it, but I mean, I said I'd budge for you, so I guess, yeah, we'll go B.
Budge.
Now we have Can't Say. Pretty much like the first big song ever that had Don Toliver on it. This was really like the first song that anyone even knew who the hell that guy was. And in my opinion, it's the best thing he's ever been a part of. This song is just...
Whoa, now.
What, is that like a crazy claim?
Are you really saying I Came to Goon 410, The Biscuit Loose is not better than this?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not. I mean, listen, that is one of Don Toliver's best songs, but it's not as good as Can't Say. Okay, you know what I will say is Dr. Nefario's live rendition of that song might be the greatest piece of music to like ever be released. I guess besides that, yeah, Can't Say is the best thing Don Toliver's ever been a part of. Easily one of the most replayable for me. I listened to the song yesterday. Like it's just really good.
I'd say A tier for this one.
I'd say S tier.
Yeah, that's fine. S tier, it's good for it. It's a good song. It's got my King Dr. Nefario on it.
And his verse is crazy. Like, I love Travis's verse, but Don Toliver.
It goes so hard.
Yeah, he just goes
Don Toliver.
Now we have Who What. This song has, I don't know if it's all of the Migos. It's at least like two of them.
I don't think these things I took is helping me.
I wouldn't say it's one of the best songs on the album. It's grown off.
It's really not. Yeah, I don't really like this song that much.
I like it a lot, but again, like compared to what's on this album, nah, it's really...
Yeah, I'd say like D.
Okay, I could say D, but at this, like, do you really think any of the songs after this would be like C tier? Because I feel like we don't even have anything in C tier, so
I guess put it in C.
Yeah, let's just put it in C so we have something in C. So I guess that means NC-17 is the worst song on the album, which I'm fine with. Now we have Butterfly Effect, another one of the really popular songs on this album. Has like a billion streams, I think. Yeah, this one's really catchy. You said you like this one a lot.
It is very catchy. Yeah, I still do. It's a really good song. Yeah, like this is probably one of my top 3. I'd say.
Damn, top 3.
I'm gonna say S tier for this one.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say S tier. I'd probably say like A or B.
Then I'd say A.
Yeah, we can go A with it. Yeah, I don't think it's one of the most like impressive songs on the album from like production or performance standpoint, but it is very catchy. I will say that. It's just a fun listen in general. So yeah, I can agree on A tier for Butterfly Effect. Now we have Houston Fornication. They just like did not even try spelling that right. This is like another just really like catchy and well-made song. It's just a banger in general, really.
The beat is like, it really moves. It goes good.
I'd say A tier again for this one.
Yeah, I agree. A tier for this, that's fitting.
Yeah, it's just a really catchy banger. Final song on the album, Coffee Bean. So this one is like really different from
no matter how many tickets your torso, you feel it's deep in your torso.
The rest of the album.
Everything else.
Yeah.
It's like very calm.
Yeah, but even then he's rapping on the song. Like obviously he's rapping on the album.
Yeah.
It's like not, it's all melodic. Like this really has no autotune at all. Besides like the ad-libs. He's talking about like, this was back when he was with Kylie Jenner, so he's talking about like kind of how he just like doesn't fit in with like the whole like her whole family and whatever, and all that stuff. He's kind of just an outcast. I like the subject matter. It's grown on me since I first heard the album. And I do think it's a very good outro to the album. I would probably say B tier.
You know, I would agree with that. B tier for this is very fitting.
Should we like order this or? Because I mean I don't.
I
Really...
guess. Yeah, why not?
All right, so S tier. What do you think the best song is here?
The best song in S tier, either Stargazing or Skeletons.
All right, I mean I'd say I like Stargazing more than Skeletons, so I feel like Stargazing could just stay top of S.
Okay.
Let's go Skeletons, and then let's go Stop Trying to Be
Okay.
God.
Yeah. Sicko Mode. Keep
Yeah.
it there.
This is probably
Yeah,
good for
this
you.
is fine.
Okay, A tier. I'd say the best song here is probably Astro Thunder.
I would say Butterfly Effect.
Alright, so we'll go Butterfly Effect, then Astro Thunder. That's probably good how that is.
Yep, definitely put Coffee Bean higher.
It's at least like
I would say.
probably here.
Put it at least like third.
Third, okay. I mean I feel like honestly
Yeah,
this
I'd say
is
that.
probably good right here.
Really tough for the last two.
Alright, so how are we gonna rank C tier? Like this is I'm feeling who what first?
I think so. I think we might just have to put NC-17 in the front.
No, I think NC-17 has to be last, to be honest.
Honestly, I could care for that. Yeah, I would agree with that.
You're gonna listen to Birds in the Trap, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we'll do a tier list of that if you guys want that. We're kind of doing these in a weird order. We went Utopia, Rodeo.
We went backwards almost.
We didn't even go back.
not really.
It's literally
We went,
just
like,
randomized.
whatever I listened to.
Yeah, the actual order is Rodeo, Birds, Astroworld, Utopia. We did Utopia, Rodeo, Astroworld, Birds. And then maybe after that, we'll do Travis's mixtape, Days Before Rodeo, which isn't on streaming. Comment down below if you want the Birds one, because, I mean, I haven't honestly heard that album in forever, but, you know, if you guys want it, then we'll do it.
This is a code red for old heads who never liked my short shorts and pro kids. Been a minute since he had to fit it on a notepad.